And here I am with another cell phone video. This time, it's Android again, actually. And as you may or may not know, I'm not a tremendous fan of Android. As you can tell by my mouse pad, I prefer Microsoft, especially Windows Phone 7. Mostly because it makes it a lot easier to do things phones are designed for, primarily. Make calls and texting, though texting's kind of an auxiliary function. And Android is not too good at this. It's a lot more focused on apps. But I have found something, and this is probably old news for a lot of you, but I thought I'd make a video anyway. I have found something that I think helps with my plight by making the more necessary things a bit more accessible. It is called MIUI. There it is. It is a very popular alternate ROM for Android, and as you can see here, slide down to unlock. This is the lock screen. You can unlock and go straight to the dialer, or unlock and go straight to your messaging. If you have a message, that will come up with a 1. If I plug in a charging cable, which is actually connected to my computer here, as you can see, there's screen off animation. Yes, it shows a green bar here that shows how charged it is, and then little dots come in, flying in from the right, and hit it to show that it's charging. Very nice, and just one indication of just how polished this ROM is. So we'll just slide down unlock, and there we have the home screen. We have 5 panels by default, and something you'll notice is there's a lot of icons, and there's a reason for this, because if you look at this bottom panel here, there is no app door whatsoever. It's sort of like a combination of iOS and traditional Android. You have all of your applications that you have installed are on your home screen. They're not usually in this grid. I've kind of put them that way, but you can also have widgets. So that is very, very nice right there. And then of course on the bottom there's your dockable things you always want. I have messaging, web, Gmail, contacts, and the phone. One very nice thing you notice is all of this is more or less stock. This theme, that wallpaper, and these icons are all stock. And then if we slide down, we see one of the other really cool things about MIUI. Notification tray. Of course you have your notifications here. And then if you slide to the right, you have toggles for everything. Airplane mode, some sort of guard, I'm not sure what that does. Reboot and power, rotation, Bluetooth, GPS, lock the phone, backlight, which I'm going to turn all the way up. That's a bit better. Silent mode, data, and Wi-Fi. So we'll go back, and then another thing that I want to show you that this makes a lot easier than usual. So plug it in, and immediately pops down here from the top. All of the traditional windows that pop up with notifications and such now come from the bottom. Mount SD card, mount or charge only. If I tap charge only, it'll charge and not mount it. But then if I go here, there is a little toggle there that will let me mount my SD card or unmount my SD card to the computer. Very nice. There's that. And the same thing happens with the text message. It comes down from the bottom, shows a text message, has a quick reply box, which works very nice. Another thing I really like is this, the music application. Song, artists, albums, folders, playlist, search. Go to artist. I like 3 Doors Down, but I'm not going to play 3 Doors Down because there's all sorts of copyrights involved. Let's see if I can find some music my friend made. I don't have anything my friend made. Or something I made. No, don't actually play it. As you can see, there it is. It shows a playlist. Go here. It will show album art, and it will show it. And then if I can't talk. It'll show album art here, and and down at the bottom it'll show a nice visualization right there. Shut up, you're an idiot. And then here it will show scrolling lyrics if available, and here you can tap on that and you have a graphic equalizer with presets, and then of course your shuffle and your repeat options. So that's all very nice. And then of course that shows up on the widget. Let's see, the camera app is also very nice. It's been overhauled. Oh my gosh, the gain on my freaking... You've got flash here, of course, big camera button. Tap here and you have video, anti-shake burst, color effects, settings, sound, screen shutter, and delay. All very nice functions to have. Yay, it's a camera. much bit more accessible and nice than the default Android camera. What else? Any other default apps I can talk about? The sound recorder is pretty nice, albeit pretty low quality on this HD2, though I don't know if that's a fault of the hardware or the software. The gallery is decent. Other than that, though, not a whole lot has changed. We'll go into the dialer real quick. It's a dialer. What more could you want? And then, oh, yes, the browser. The browser. Okay. There we go. So yes, that all loads sites and such. Oh man, I forgot to pay my domain I think. Oops. I'll have to fix that. Let's go to Google. So yes, you can go to Google. This is much better than the default browser, and then you can go full screen and go back, and you can add to a folder. Go to your home screen. I don't want you to know my location. That's a bit creepy, Google. Now you can open up new tabs a lot easier than you can in the stock browser. Go to Facebook, open a tab, go to Twitter, open a tab, go to Google, open a tab, you know, and then close them all because, well, that's a lot of memory. And so it works. And then you have history and suggestions for cool sites and stuff, and that's a very, very nice addition to the normal browser. And as a whole, this is an extremely polished ROM, and I highly suggest, if it is available for your device in official or unofficial form, definitely to get it. This is based off Android 2.3 Gingerbread, but I can't find myself wanting for any of the features in the newer versions, except maybe for the task manager, because that is pretty nice. And yeah, and this does have an app killer that you use as well. Dun dun dun! It just killed me some apps and got me some memory, and I can go to App Manager and it shows me all my programs, so for I can uninstall them and such. But it is very, very polished, and honestly, I don't see any reason why I would want Ice Cream Sandwich or Jelly Bean over this, the stock versions at least, and I can't see much of a reason to base this off of those either, right? If Gingerbread is faster, which I'm not entirely sure of, but you never know. So very nice ROM. I mean, even the screen off, and it has screen on animations that I haven't seen in a ROM before, so that's quite nice as well. And it does appear to get quite good battery life, because when I'm doing things like having my headphones plugged into the bottom here, if I push the play or pause button, it doesn't turn on the screen for every little thing that happens, so that's nice too. Overall, an extremely good ROM. MIUI. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced MIUI. Yes, I definitely suggest you get it. Do it now. Go. Link is down there in the description. Go get it.